Hi, my name's Pam Kohlbry, and I'm here to talk about the QOLT instrument and our process at Cal State University San Marcos. We started in the fall of 2014, and I got to apply and be chosen for the faculty associate position with a group of other faculty. We had an opportunity to have some great training up at the Chancellor's office, where we did learn from a variety of other faculty and instructional developers how to use the QOLT tool in reviewing other faculty's courses. Then in the spring, we broke into groups, and we had each 4 courses to evaluate and use the QOLT tool with. And that was a very interesting and enlightening and informative process, both for those on the team and for the faculty that participated. I think those on the team were curious as to how we would come to consensus when we reviewed each of the courses. The courses were remarkably different. Some were short, some were long, some had faculty that had been doing it for many years, some had faculty who were just trying it and were excited for the first time. So we had a very broad range of courses that we reviewed, and between the 3 of us on our team, we each had different experience. We had a very experienced instructional developer. Myself, I'm new to online learning. I've only taught 1 course, so I thought, gee, how am I going to have anything to say? But I learned so much with my team and with the faculty whose courses we reviewed, and how to look at the courses and determine what we agreed upon and what we saw that were differences. So we came together, we each used the QOLT tool, and it was very surprising how we were very similar in what we observed as we reviewed the courses. We observed that often things were met or not met, and then when they were not met, we looked at ways to how we could support faculty and how they could meet the QOLT tool different levels or different areas. So they would learn, and in that process, we learned a great deal. We began to see some themes, not as we were doing research, but just in our review, but the themes of certain areas that continued to be missing, and a lot of that had to do around making the courses so they could be used in different contexts. And as we learned that there were these themes, we thought we need to have kind of a standard way of responding, so we're responding similarly and to help faculty on a consistent basis. And so our IDS team helped us develop certain resources that we could provide for faculty if they were missing typically certain areas, and then review books and review areas, particularly the online information that's provided to all of the Cal State systems, and people are providing examples for. That was very helpful too. So we came together, we came to consensus, and then the really interesting part was meeting with faculty and wondering how they would feel and having someone review their course. We were thrilled. They were so excited to find out what we thought and how we could help them. It wasn't an area or a time of being critical. It was a time of, oh, help me improve this, because they wanted to do better, which is why they contributed their online course. They wanted to know what to do different, and honestly, I think people were a little disappointed when we said they met things. And we had these great courses, so they often met the criteria, so we didn't have a lot to tell them to do better. And they're like, well, how am I going to improve? And we were like, well, teach somebody else how to do it. And that seemed to really help us, that we have a cadre of people and faculty who really could mentor other faculty. So it was a great experience in the process. It was a very productive experience for faculty who wanted review. And then for people like me who were new at this, it was a tremendous opportunity to improve my courses quickly and nimbly, and with things that I could see I could easily do. And then I had the luxury of providing resources, and then when you provide or teach something, you certainly learn it more yourself. So all in all, it was a great process. It was a great opportunity. I would recommend it to anyone. I think what the Chancellor's office is doing to try to not so much standardize a course, but make them standard in their quality and all be of high level is extremely important. So thank you for being part of this.